It is a big anniversary at the May Court of Ottawa. I mean, it's hard to believe. They've been around for 125 years, so a huge anniversary. They do so much good work over their history. And here to talk a little bit about the history and the wonderful work that they continue to do, I'm joined by Donna Shields Poë. She is the president of the May Court Club of Ottawa. Welcome. Great to have you here, Donna.
Nice to be here.
Wow. Going back to 1898, you have to take me back to the beginnings. You weren't around then.
No, thank heaven.
I wasn't around then, but the Governor General's wife, right? She was responsible at the time of starting this organization. Am I right?
That's right, Lady Aberdeen, obviously the wife of Lord Aberdeen.
Yeah.
And she was a very progressive woman. And she started many things in Canada, one of which was the VON, for example, the Status of Women Council,
right,
and the May Court Club of Ottawa. So we were founded in 1898, basically to, I suppose, give focus for young women. It was mainly young women at the time who joined the club. That's changed over the years.
Right.
But to give young women a focus and a purpose, I think, indeed. Because I think she herself, being I've read parts of her letters and whatnot,
yeah,
and in her letters, you'll notice that she herself was not content just to sit and be the wife of the Governor General. Mm-hmm. She wanted to be much more involved in all kinds of social events, doing good in the sense of 1898, but more than doing good, improving life and being very socially conscious, I think. Lady Aberdeen was as well.
And that's continued, Donna, that philosophy, yes, and that focus. But what has changed over the years? You've obviously expanded in how you help people, right?
Yes, well, it's changed with the times. I think, yeah, the club, to survive 125 years, I think you've had to be responsive to the times. So I think there's always been a good cadre of women who've joined the club, have shared the purpose of the club, have worked hard to keep it going, so that they've done all kinds of things during the wars that we've had. Yeah. They founded one of the first tuberculosis clinics in Canada, and indeed perhaps in the world, free yeah, tuberculosis clinics. That was very, very forward thinking. Many years later, they just did something like the convalescent home, when they recognized that people needed a place to go to convalesce after hospital. Again, there was a charitable aspect to the convalescent home, but as OHIP arrived and Canadian healthcare became more, I guess, institutionalized within the system, they decided the convalescent home had its day. And so they shut down the convalescent home and felt that hospice care was something that really needed a boost within our society. Right. And so they turned the convalescent home into the hospice at May Court. Now, we don't run the hospice, but right, we provide the space for it and support the hospice movement. But so they've always been very forward-thinking. They've always looked around to see what would improve life in the community, improve life in the city of Ottawa. And I think they've been quite successful in doing that.
Yeah, always forward thinking, right?
Yes.
And a lot of these things, of course, take funds. And I know you also want to celebrate, 125 years of success. And you have an event celebrating coming up, right?
We're having the celebratory lunch on May the 7th in the Museum of Nature. It's coming up. And I am so delighted to tell you it's sold out.
Excellent,
we
congratulations.
sold it out in a week.
Really?
In fact, we were quite nervous. We thought we were going to oversell, and then what would we do? So that's been very successful. And at that, we're going to announce our birthday present, I guess, in a way, not to ourselves, but to the community, really, I suppose. And we've chosen an agency, and we're going to give them a gift of $125,000. Wow. At the lunch. We'll announce it at that time. Now, again, to be forward-thinking, the club, in deciding what to do, thought, what kind of an agency, what area do we need to perhaps draw attention to, or within the club feel that we're promoting and supporting. And we looked around largely at mental health, children's mental health, care of women and children. And that was our focus, to decide what kind of club would fit to that. Some clubs presented their aspects to us, and one of them has been successful.
Wonderful.
And we'll announce it on
Well, I look
May
forward
the
to
7th.
that. Yeah, I look
Right.
forward to that announcement.
Right.
What are the benefits? Why would somebody join the club? What would you say some of the benefits are?
Well, I think there's the benefit of knowing that you're working in a club that's had a long history, a rich history in Ottawa, that has a good track record in the kind of positive events that they promote or support. There is also collegiality. You know, you
Right.
do meet other people
Yeah,
that
of
are
course.
working. So you do have groups of people that you're working with, and they're quite fun to be with. We don't always just do fundraising. We do have other things that we do. There was before COVID, and COVID has been a serious problem
Yeah.
for a volunteer club.
For sure.
We have lost fundraisers. We've lost the ability to meet together in the way that we used to do before COVID, but that is coming back.
Right.
And that's one of the things that we're looking forward
Yeah, it's
to.
it's a social club
It's
too,
a
as
social
you said.
club
It's
as
not
well.
necessarily just a fundraising club that
Yeah.
does things, and so
Yeah.
you know, and what great timing coming out of
Yeah.
3 years where so many people found themselves isolated to join a club like
Yeah.
May Court and meet new people and help the community. Congratulations on the incredible success you've had so far.
And I wanted to say there was another benefit.
I'm sorry,
sorry.
we've run out of time. I apologize, Donna.
That's okay.
But we'll send people to the website, find out more information. We'll be
Okay.
right back.
Yeah.